Here's the question. How do you make the impossible possible? Simple. Remove the I am, the ego. Now, how do you step into that newfound possibility? With a series of small intentional steps. Never forget, the greatest among us started from humble beginnings. But to truly unlock your potential, realize you're here for something greater. If you're yearning for more than just a good life, let's take that small step together to reach greatness. Welcome to the Greatness from Small Beginnings podcast, where we're talking to those who have gone from mediocrity to motivated, overlooked to overachieving, forgettable to unforgettable. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, everybody. It is almost finished, 2024. And we are starting yet another year. And what does that mean for each of us? Oh, a time of reflection, and then a time of looking ahead. And I have been doing that. And I want to read a couple poems I saw from the Ziglar Foundation. All of you know that I quote Zig Ziglar a lot. And right at the end of almost every podcast, the last 30 of them or so, I say something to the effect of, I say a quote of Zig Ziglar's about greatness. And look at it. My grandkids came over this weekend, and they got into this room, which on this end of it is my studio. On the other end of it is just some storage and some random things, and they were very interested in playing there. And I guess we got some things that are worse for the wear. I use this at the end of every podcast to read Ziglar quotes. So that's what's written on this piece of paper. And now there is some beautiful, undescribably wonderful scribbles on here. And I was going to rewrite it. It was like, oh man, really? But then I think I'm just going to leave it. So, so there we go. So as we reflect, let me read a poem that Tom Ziglar wrote with some Ziglar quotes in it, and that kind of thing. And then I will do it's kind of a Christmas viewpoint. So it's a lot of looking back and to the joys of Christmas, what it did for us personally, and in regards to our greatness, how God thinks of us. And then with that, also in light of that, then there's another poem he wrote that is New Year's facing, and I'll read them both, and that'll be the podcast for the day. So from small beginnings, that's where we're going from, and this is a good reminder. Okay. On a snowy eve, with stars so bright, the world seemed touched by heaven's light. A gentle voice spoke words profound, where hope and wisdom could be found. You can have all that life may bring if you help enough others, hearts take wing. This truth adorned the holiday cheer, a Ziglar lesson to end the year. The fire glowed with promise near to banish doubt, to soothe all fear. For success, dear friends, is not a place. It's found in joy and endless grace. Motivation gets you going, they said, but habit is what keeps you ahead. The gifts weren't things that came from a store, but love and purpose valued more. In a world of rush and dreams that fray, he urged us all to pause and say, of all the attitudes you can embrace, gratitude lifts its life's darkest place, darkest space. The tree stood tall, its branches tight, each ornament a goal in sight. Go as far as your eyes can see, yet further yet, they'll always be. Children laughed, their faces bright with hope and love. Hearts took flight. And near the hearth, a wisdom shared. It's not what happens, but how you fare. As night wore on and snowflakes fell, the lessons of Zig were ours to tell. Success, dear friends, is not the end, but the journey we make as we transcend. To gather near, both great and small, for Christmas calls to one and all. To share, to give, to boldly strive for failure and event, not your life. With hearts aglow, with love anew, the season's light shone clear and true, and in each soul a fire did burn for life to give, all in return. Be helpful, share your brightest smile. The world will shine a little while. What comes from love is built to last and lifts us higher, steadfast and fast. So here to you and all you bring, may faith and hope make your spirit sing. For Zig's great truth will always stand. Help enough people, and life is grand. No greater help has ever come than God sent his Son from above. May you and yours celebrate this season filled with peace and grace, surpassing all reason. There we go. That's the first. That's kind of a Christmas facing one. Let's do another one. I love it. Different syntax on this one. And I enjoy reading, enjoy having poems in my life. But this one's about the year ending and a new year coming. The clock strikes 12. The old year fades. A brand new chapter yet to be made. With hope in our hearts, we begin to see success is a journey, not a destiny. This year, no drifting through the endless days. With purpose and goals, we'll chart our ways. For you must be a meaningful specific, not vague. A wandering life will simply lag. You go as far as your eyes can see, then further yet your goals will be. Set your sights and aim them high, for dreams take flight when goals apply. Motivation gets you going, yes, it's true, but habits get you there, tried and true. So start with discipline, build the way, do the hard work day by day. Discipline yourself. The wise will say, do what's needed, come what may. Then a moment will come when freedom sings. What to do what you want? Oh, the joy it brings. This year, don't fear for failures, not you. It's an event to grow through and renew. For you were born to win, not to lose, but plan and prepare. It's yours to choose. The habits you build, the actions you take will shape the life you create. The real opportunity lies within, not in the job or where you've been. Look inward, rise beyond your best. This year, your greatness will stand the test. Keep your thinking right, your goals in view. Your life and business will reflect it too. With optimism, fuel your mind. Leave doubt and worry far behind. At year's end, when you look back on goals achieved and no slack, you'll smile and say with joy so bright, the habits I built gave me my light. So here's to you and all you'll be in the new year of opportunity. With goal to guide and purpose true, the very best is waiting for you. There you go. The very best is waiting for you because the greatness you're supposed to be is not all there yet. And when you get there, there'll be more because God is a possibility God. And he will reveal it a little at a time, both the good, the positive, and the negative. If he didn't reveal all the negative, the wickedness in our soul, we would be crushed. If he revealed all the greatness that he has for us in later times to come, we would be crushed by the immensity of what his dreams are for us. So a little at a time. And that is what 2025 will bring for most of us. Thank you for listening. And I will read this quote with the fun scribbles on it. Another Ziglar quote. Whew, stumbled on that one. You were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with the seeds of greatness. Yes, you were. If you think to pray for me to find good people to get on this podcast, people I can interview. I like that. And I think you like it too. I just have needed to fill in on some just the thoughts that I had. And then based on time and schedules, I needed to do several of these on my own. I look forward to coming back in 2025 on this platform and just doing immensely better. So pray for me. Pray that I will have the stamina and the dream, the goal of doing just that, and then make a plan. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm making a plan to do just that. Okay, here's the best in 2025 for you. I believe in you, and I love each of you. Please reach out with the same love back. That would be great. And now the call to action that I love to give, that is one of my mantras. Now go be great.